Hello, in this School Cypress tutorial we're going to look at editing the statistics section on the homepage. Now the statistics section has two rows. Each row has 4 columns, and in each row we have an image, and the image is 80 pixels by 80 pixels with a transparent background. I'm using Scalable Vector Graphic. For that you can use a transparent PNG file if you don't have access to Adobe Illustrator to create a scalable vector graphic. And then beneath the image we have a number counter with a description. So to edit this section, what we're going to do, we're going to log in and then make some changes to it, and maybe delete a row and make some changes to the numbers and things like that. So let's get on with that. So I'll click on Enable Visual Builder. Okay, once the Visual Builder has loaded in, I'm going to scroll back down to the statistics section here. Now imagine we only want one row of statistics. We don't want 2 rows because we just don't need them. So I'm going to click on the row for this second row of statistics, and before I delete them I'm going to save it to my library just in case I ever want to reinsert them at a later date. And we can do this by clicking, when we click on the row, we click on the 3 dots to the right of the settings there, and we can click on Save to Library. And when the settings box comes up, I'm going to enter a name, Statistics Row 2, and I want to save this to pre-designed items. Don't save it to theme items because you won't be able to see it. And if you save it to Divi Dashboard, Welcome and Layouts, you won't see them. You won't see your layout either. So always save it to pre-designed elements. Okay. Click on there and save to library. All right. And now if we want to delete this row, we can do. Now, if I delete something and I want to undo it, I can undo that by just clicking undo. I think it's Command Z actually. Like that gets rid of it. But also if I've deleted that and I want to reinsert it, I can click on my first row and I want to add my second row, which should be this button here, and then add from library. And now I can see statistic row 2, and I can add that back in from my library if I need to. But in this instance, I'm going to delete that row, and then we're just going to make some changes to this single row that we've got left here. So here we have an image, and if I click on the image, I can update the background there by selecting it, coming to my statistic icons folder, and maybe choosing a different image. Now, as I said before, the icons need to be 80 pixels by 80 pixels wide if you're going to use a PNG file or an SVG file. So that's that. So applying a different image is pretty straightforward. Again, we'll just do one more. Click on the image, click on the gear icon, click the image, come to the folder where you've uploaded your other images, and just apply whichever image it is that you want to apply. Now beneath the images in each of our column rows we have a number counter setting. So you can change the description, which is the title in this instance, and you can change the number to be something else. I'm going to put 50 as an example there. And if you don't want to show the percentage icon, you click on Elements and you can simply just turn percentage off. Okay. Now imagine you want to reorder the icon and the number counter. That's fine. We'd do that by editing the row and the columns. So I'm going to click on the row, which is the green, has the green background, and then click on the gear icon. Now I can see it's just called column, 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 but you can name these columns to be something more relevant so that you can see what you're looking at. I could call this walking, and then my second one might be achievements. The third one could be study, and my fourth column could be class size. Okay, now once I've named them, I can see which column is which a bit more clearly. And if I wanted to have class size at the beginning, I just drag it up to the top here and have it at the beginning. And then I've got my class size at the beginning. And same again, if I wanted to put achievements second and walking could be third, I can just drag it into position. And then once you're happy with your layout, you can just click on the green tick on the settings box there for the row, and also save your work. Come down to the bottom right here and just click on save to save the work that you've just done. And that really concludes the tutorial for editing the homepage statistics section.